Family Game. Today I am going to be doing part one of What If I Was the Son of Kaido. So without further ado, let's hop right into this what if. Just a little disclaimer. So basically, my quirk is going to be the nine-tailed fox. Mainly the avatar. Yeah, the avatar of the nine-tailed fox. Let's just say the other part of the nine-tailed fox was killed. Or no, that just can't be used unless until the awakening, which I have not awakened that quirk yet. But yeah, I can do everything that Kurama can do. That means your big Rasengans, Bijou bombs, stuff like that. But we're gonna start at Marineford. So I'm basically coming for Ace's head as we're actually going to start when Whitebeard like okay, I have to ask Google a question because what time did Whitebeard start to fight at Marineford? So, so like 460. So okay, kills Akainu. Yeah, so Akainu dies. Garp fell down. Luffy runs up to Garp. Garp is crying and says that he's not sorry. He's going to die still, and that is his fault. Luffy tells him that this is not true and this is not Garp's fault. My gosh. Akainu dies, Garp falls down. What? No, don't tell me that when Akainu dies, Garp's gonna die. One of my favorite characters. Listen, you can't really you can't really measure my favorite characters because they like change every freaking day. Akainu's still my favorite character. No, don't get that one mixed up. But like number 2, number 3, and stuff like that. Smoker. But that's not what we came for. We came here to ask, what if I was Gator son? So without further ado, let's hop right into this review. So I can't really tell you when I'm gonna show up, but I'm gonna show up when Whitebeard's fighting. So when Whitebeard's fighting, I think the first fight he was fighting was Kizaru. So yeah, let's just say that he's fighting Kizaru. So when Whitebeard's fighting Kizaru, like this is like after Luffy. Yeah, this is after Luffy. Or the first fight that he was fighting was Aokiji, I think. But he's fighting Kizaru right now. As we can go over to a shadow, and I didn't sigh as I say, man, that Shanks is a pain in the ass. And then I reach Marineford. Shoot, I didn't look over as I say that I need to tell everyone that I'm here. As I then start to laugh maniacally, and I look like this too. I then start to laugh maniacally, or whatever you want to call it. As they didn't look back, they see me. As everyone's eyes are wide and in shock, the first division commander of the Beast Pirates and son of Kaido, Kane. Now, in the last part, I said that my weapon was an axe. I'm going to change that. My weapon is more like a hammer. Yeah, my weapon is Stormbreaker, but instead of it like literally looking like Stormbreaker, it's going to have one side as an axe and the other side as what Thor's, thing looks like. So basically, Mjolnir forged together with Stormbreaker. So when I then arrive, when my feet hit the island, and yes, I do have Congress, Hockey, and all the others. I don't have, like, and Katakuri is my best friend, you know. When I walk on the island, that's actually going to be a good setup inside the story because I'm kind of trucking his sister. So yeah, when I then laugh as I yell, "Father wants your head, Fire Fist!" As Fire Fist backs, like he's on his knees, but he backs up, scared. He doesn't want to deal with another beast pirate again. First, he had to deal with the king, then he had to deal with the queen. Oh, wait. Oh, queen, yeah. And he had to deal with me. And he also nearly had to deal with Kaido. So, he does not want to go through that traumatic experience. He then tells Sengoku to kill him now. As Sengoku just looks down at him as he says, "No, it's not on point for the execution." As Aston grunts, I rush down the battlefield, taking out Stormbreaker. As I jump in the air and I smash Stormbreaker into the ground. Nothing seems to happen for a couple of seconds, but then the ground then starts to rumble as I shift one of the Earth's plates. I had to use Hockey, of course, in this one. So Stormbreaker is black because, Hockey infused Stormbreaker. I mean, like, it's like a black blade. It's just, it's not a blade. As I then, like, Stormbreaker's connected to my Hockey. Like, when I was born, that was the first thing I touched, and somehow I activated Hockey. As I then coil Stormbreaker around my fingers, and I throw it at where, I throw it at, oh yeah, I think Kizaru's busy. No, I throw it at Kizaru, Aokiji, I mean. I throw it at Aokiji as Aokiji dodges. He just starts to rush at me when Diamond Juzo gets off that attack. Aokiji doesn't want to deal with Diamond Juzo, as he then creates a hammer, kind of, and smashes it into Diamond Juzo's head, which Diamond Juzo starts to freeze. As Aokiji then rushes down to where I am, he jumps in the air and then he yells, "Ice Sage!" And then ice then starts to come from Aokiji's palms. Or is it a different attack? And they then start to run towards me. I then put my hand back out. A Stormbreaker then comes zipping back at me. I then start to fight Aokiji, as, like, we're on equal turfs right now. As I start to overpower Aokiji. Disclaimer: I'm 15 feet. Half as tall as Kaido. Well, more like, wait, half as tall as Kaido, because Kaido's like Kaido's 27 feet, so I'm 13.5. No, I'm actually 15 feet. As I can smash my leg into Aokiji's gut, making Aokiji cough out blood. As Aokiji sees this opportunity, he then starts to freeze my body. I then spit in Aokiji's face as this then enrages Aokiji. Aokiji then starts to speed up the process, as this is exactly what I wanted. Then I break out of the shield with Aokiji being shocked, as this creates rumble, and when the rumble flies away, all of a sudden Aokiji sees that I'm not there. I'm behind Aokiji now, as I then create a Kurama, like, bro, like, stop doing that, man. As I then smash my Kurama's chakra around my hand. So I then smash it into Aokiji's back, sending Aokichi flying down the field. Then, all of a sudden, Gainu. Yeah, because he's not fighting anybody right now. Gainu then comes out of nowhere as he yells, Hellhound. As I then create, with that saying, I then create a arm of chakra as I block his attack. And then all of a sudden, he then comes about to punch me right in the gut. His punch hits me, as it doesn't really go into my skin. He's wondering what's happening, but then out of nowhere, I can bring down his head as I smash his head into my knee. And he then goes back up, bleeding out of his nose vigorously. As he then comes back down with the ginormous lava fist. I block this attack with my own fist. As I then create Kurama's not Kurama's avatar, because yeah, we ain't gonna do that. Nobody's gonna make me get into this form except for Kaido, you know. And yes, I am weaker than Kaido, but Big Mom now, I'm weaker than her, but my hockey, in a sense, I'm not gonna say that I have the strongest hockey of all time, like heck no, like Shanks, you gotta counter in that. But my Conqueror's hockey is enough to freeze you in place. It does not matter who you are. No, now I cannot freeze people. Like, I can freeze Blackbeard. Like, Yonko Blackbeard, I can definitely freeze him. I can't. The people I cannot freeze is Whitebeard, Kaido, and Shanks. And Garp. I can freeze. Like, I cannot freeze Sengoku. Like, if you're near as powerful as me, or if you're just a little bit more powerful than me, I cannot freeze you, but I can slow you down to a point where I can go in for the kill. As me and Akainu then start to fight on equal terms, I then create a ginormous fist. I was like punching into Akainu's gut. As Akainu then sends a big lava fist at me, I dodge this attack as I bring Stormbreaker down, smashing it into Akainu's arm, making blood gash out from Akainu. As I then kick Akainu in the gut. Akainu goes flying the other way, but then I grab him by the neck and I slam him into the ground. Akainu expects me to let him go, but then I pick Akainu back up as I slam him on my knee. I then put my hand up as I slam my I'm saying slam too many times. I'm about to slam my hand into Akainu's head, but then I feel a mound of ice freeze my hand, and I look back to see Aokichi with blood dripping out of his mouth, with blood all over his face, like most parts of his face. As he then rushes at me, I then turn around quickly, breaking out of the ice. As I slash his chest, making blood drip out. Then I turn around Stormbreaker and I stab it into his neck, pushing it down, not allowing him to breathe. As Admiral Momonga and Curtsy or Flower or Cheryl or Cherry, I think his name's Cherry. I don't know. Let's just say Momonga. Momonga then comes out of nowhere as he tries to cut me. His sword connects with my back. With my robe, as it doesn't do much. I then bring out my hand as I slam it into Momonga's chest, sending Momonga flying back. I then turn one way, as I'm now in the middle of both of the admirals. I then grab the admiral, but then Kizaru then tries to fire a blast at me, as I put Akainu right in front of him. Akainu then gets hit by this blast, piercing straight through his arm. As I then choke slam both of the admirals on the ground. I then spin around, creating a tornado. That tornado then envelops in fire, and that fire then uh um That fire then starts to shoot out blasts of icicles as they then come out like fireballs or fire spits or something like that, like stuff like that starts to come out of Akainu and Aokiji. And everyone is like, people were dodging this. Luffy's trying to dodge, but then let's say one of I don't know, just hits him. As Luffy is now on the ground, he tries to get back up, but he then falls back down. Now the little marines then start to shoot at Luffy, as some then start to shoot at me. I then put both the admirals in front, as these attacks just go straight through them. I then walk, using the admirals as a shield, and I then slam Aokiji onto the ground. I slam Akainu onto the ground as I'm walking away, turning my back on Akainu. Akainu then grabs my leg as he body slams me on the ground. He gets back up and he fires two punches. He like blasts like fire, like Akainu, those attacks that he always pulls. So I'm sorry. So I was on block fruit. Somebody dropped a devil fruit, and or like, bruh, no, I was on king piece. Yes, I was on king piece. Somebody dropped a devil fruit, and it was the lava fruit. Now I have the light fruit, so I'm like, I ain't really care about that. But I did not know that it was the lava fruit. If I knew, I would have taken the fruit. But I was like, what if I lose my ability to fly? You know? But yeah, I kind of regret that. Yeah. Yeah. As I kind of been fire spits at me. As I've already deactivated KCM 1 mode. As Keegan jumps in the air, as Akainu jumps in the air, creating a ginormous lava fist, as he spams these lava fists right into my abdomen. I get back up with a little blood coming out of my mouth as I smirk. You're really strong. As Akainu then tries to come rushing at me, but then I then freeze Akainu or slow him down like really fast. As Akainu is barely walking, barely moving, but his attack that was coming then comes flying at me as I dodge this attack. Akainu just stands there like nearly frozen. Let's just say frozen. As I didn't summon Stormbreaker because Stormbreaker was on the ground, and I didn't slam it right into Akainu's gut, sending Akainu like the hammer part, sending Akainu flying back. Whitebeard then gets injured, but then I didn't jump in the air, smashing Stormbreaker's hammer's part into lava. Into I forgot his name. Into Kizaru. As Kizaru tries to fire off some attacks, but these are all I defeat Kizaru as I'm walking on. Garp then comes out of nowhere, smashing me in the face. Or punching me in the face. That sounds, better. As Garp punches me in the face, sending me zooming across the field. I wipe mounds of blood out of my mouth. As I then summon Stormbreaker. And I turn into KCM 1 mode. Me and Garp were fighting as Garp, we're fighting on equal terms, but then Garp gets the upper hand as he punched me in the nutsack. No homo. And he then punches the ground as he takes out a ginormous cannonball. I then look at this cannonball as I'm like, oh heck no. As he throws this cannonball at me, I then create Kurama Avatar hand as I catch this cannonball. Then out of nowhere, like 10 more ginormous cannonballs then come at me. Sengoku then smirks as these cannonballs hit me back. Now my bounty is 4 billion right on the dot. As I get back up, I can see Garp as his fist then connect to my face, sending me flying back. And Garp then says, You're too good for your own age. Now, I'm going to say this. One time, flew out from the ship. Like, it was training, and Kaido sent me off to train with a certain someone who was going to teach me my hockey. And I ended up on the same island as Luffy. I lived there for 5 months. As I actually met Garp. Me, Luffy, and Sabo and Ace were talking all that smack about becoming kings, and becoming the greatest. I told them that I don't really care about the nonsense. I just want to become a Yonko, like my dad, Kaido. As the Don then yells, "Your father is Kaido!" As Garp comes in with Fury Fist, hearing what Luffy and stuff and Nia had said, he then punched Luffy, Ace, and Sabo in the head. As he fouls up some hockey and he punches me in the head, which creates a big bulge, like a small bulge inside my head. I yell, "Ah!" Like he keeps punching me in the head, and I don't, as a ginormous bulge comes in my head, as steam's flying out of it. What was that for?
That's for speaking that nonsense about becoming an emperor. You might not want to become the pirate king like Luffy or a regular pirate like Ace and Sabo. Hey, but um, no, don't you know, boy, that an emperor is second to the pirate king?
I'm sorry. As he then keeps punching all of us, good times, good times. As end of flashback. During that flashback, Garpin punches me in the face. As he then stops, as he has the same flashback as me. I get up as I see an opportunity and I rush at Garp, smashing my fist, connect into Garp's face, connecting with Garp's skull, connecting with Garp's jaw. As Garp is then sent flying, me and Garp then start to fight. As I then create a giant, like two ginormous Kurama fish. As Garp then gets two of his cannonball weapons, like with slings on them. As me and him are fighting, he then smashes me with one of the cannonballs, sending me flying back. As he smashes me with the other, and he goes, "Dumbbell cannonballs!" And I mean, like I'm being hit from cannonball to cannonball to cannonball. While Kaido's watching this, he can growl as he says, "It seems those 5 months on those islands have made It seems it seems 1 year away from your father's made you soft, boy. I thought that you were conquering islands." "Kaido, sir." "Hmm? What is it, boy? I mean, what is it?" "We just got some recent information. We don't know if it's true, or it might just be a rumor. There's been rumors around Whole Cake Island and Totland about your son." "Madam, well, the rumors are he's been hooking up with Charlotte with okay, okay, with Charlotte Rin. Charlotte Rin? Hmm. Well, isn't she a beauty? Sight for sore eyes. Well, what's the biggie?" "Well, from the information that I've gathered, this might hinder your entire agreement with Big Mom, and she might ask for more." "Hey, aren't isn't Katakuri and Kane best friends?" "From the information that we've gathered, they are." "Okay, that should be enough. Thanks, King." "Yes, sir." as Kingdom goes off. Oh, and there's also been troubles. Someone's landed on. Someone has landed on. So my island is, the island close to Amazon Lily that had all those dinosaurs. I don't really does not live there, but that has all those dinosaurs and animals. Some of the Straw Hats have landed on the island. So these islands is basically the dinosaur island where there are literally dinosaurs, dinosaur people, and I rule that island. Then there's the island that Usopp was isekai to. That island. Shoot. Then there's the island where shoot, my head just went blank. Gosh. Shoot. Gosh. I was just thinking about it. Oh, where Luffy trained at? That's my island. It might not be my home base, but it's my second home base. As like most of the East Blue, like that's just where I send off my little troops. But okay, give me some islands in the New World. Okay, images. Atlantic Ocean. Is that in the New World? No, I don't think that. I know, man. One Piece. P-A-C-E. New World, Grand Line. So I rule. Wait, is that Thailand? Oh shoot, no, I can't rule that place. Grand Line, Paradise, East Blue. Dang, it's like really hard to see. Shoot. Yeah, that's a little bit too small. I can tell where the red line is, but yeah. So yeah, those are my couple of islands, and they're big islands too, except for the one that Luffy's on right now. It's kind of like a small island, man. So we then see me as I'm going back. Let's see 4 hours. Okay, we're back in. I feel like this has been like for a very long time. Yeah, this is basically gonna be the movie, not in part 2, part 1. Yes, I'm gonna add sections. So we see as I rush at Garp. Garp then clashes one of his ginormous beans with my axe. As this like splits the heavens in two. Garp then comes down with a ginormous smash as he tries to hit me. I block Garp's attack, but then Garp smashes his ginormous what's it called? Cannonball into my abdomen, sending me flying back. I then cough out more blood as I can turn into Kurama mode 2 as I'm fighting with Garp. I can create a Bijou Dama as I send it. No, a Bijou Dama is a. Okay, I then create a Bijou Bomb as I send it at Garp. Garp uses his cannonballs, but his cannonballs just get completely destroyed. Garp then starts to fight me as I create 2 more Bijou Damas and I send them flying at Garp. Garp dodges these, but they smash the ground, creating a quake, kind of. As Garp, as now me and Garp are literally fighting on equal terms. Like Garp is like Garp is reddish. No, Garp is black hockey right now. So regular hockey, or no, stage 2 of hockey. As Me and Garp then clash fists, which sends a shockwave throughout the entire battlefield, like a shock of wind. I'm about to transform into my third form, but then I realize I can't do that in front of these people. As I'm fighting Garp, I then create a ginormous Kurama arm. As that creates a Bijou Bomb, no, a Rasen Shuriken, as I send it flying at Garp. Now I then smash my arm into the ground, making rubble fly everywhere. I, like, it takes a while, but I defeat Garp. And basically, everything goes the same to plan. Blackbeard comes, ruins everything. I try to kill the dude. Shoot, I try to kill the dude. Because I'm not gonna let this dude take my position as an emperor. So yeah, Blackbeard was kind of embarrassed by me because I, beat him up. You know what I mean? So yeah, Shanks comes as he says, "What about it, Blackbeard, Kane?" And I'm just standing there like, bro, I'm a one-man team right now. There's no way that you would come here and try to beat me up, man. So I walk up to him as I ask him, "Do you really think that I could defeat you, Shanks?" As Shanks just shakes his head. "So next time, don't ask me, you dumbass." As I then walk away, Shanks just looks in surprise. As when I get back home, I tell Kaido everything. He says he knows. Kaido, I then go out as Kaido then looks, like he's like a little suspicious. And this is where I'm going to be ending off this section. Did you see what I just did? I just switched the pictures. So yeah, we see me after the 2 year. No. I've been training. I went to go training as I looked around my surroundings, and I then body flickered away. Kaido was just about to ask me to do something if I could go check out an island, but then he doesn't know where I went. He looks around as he then calls Queen. Or no, he then calls one of his spies as he tells them, "Hey, follow my son." Sir, yes, sir. As Kaido then walks off. Kaido then walks off back to his ginormous emperor seat. He wonders, what am I doing? Back in my quarters. You see, I just used a ginormous word. I'm just kidding. Back in my quarters. As I didn't see a pink-haired girl with a sword on her head, on her arm, with a bag, bracelets, jewelry, with blue pants, with a strap tied around her waist, and a hat with black with a hat with polka dots. Yeah, a hat with a bandana around it with pink polka dots, and a F the Marine jacket. No, that's literally what it says. Like, it literally says F the Marines. No offense. I'm not talking to any Marine. Like that's what the jacket literally. I'm just gonna stop. As she's wearing a bra. Yeah, a bra with dots on it. I walk up to her. I sit down beside her and I ask her, what's she doing? What is she doing here? She says that she knows I'm just gonna get back into story mode instead of into third person mode. Okay. What are you doing here, Ren? Well, I just came here to see how you're doing. You know it's been a very long time. As girl, like back in the third person, I guess. The girl then lays on the bed. She stretches out her body, putting down her sword, and she says, "It's been a long time since we've had our affair." Yes, a long time, indeed. But, you know, it's impossible for us to do it again. Oh, you are so afraid. You fear your father that much. I don't fear any other emperor. But him, he's my father. What did you expect? I know how monstrous he can be. Why do you fear him? You, you're, you're nearly as strong as him. Nearly. But he can still kill me. With a stalemate, you can defeat. Shut up, woman. I told you. I'm done. I cannot have sex with you anymore. As Rendon gets up, she starts to walk over to a corner. And she says, "Well, don't come crying to me when you need lust." As she then body flickers away, I guess, or whatever One Piece characters do, because this is not Naruto, so yeah. Uh, she then body flickers away, or whatever. Like I said, whatever they do. As we then go to her perspective. Dang it! If I could only kill Boa Hancock and get that fruit. But when I looked, he wasn't even aroused. This 2 years ago, though. It seems he's changed. As she then licks her lips. It's just plenty more for me to get. As, let me just tell y'all her fruit. Her fruit is the, what's it called? Icing fruit. So it's a paramecia slash logia, I guess. Wait, yeah, it's a paramecia slash logia, or special paramecia. She is not a part of the big three, but no, she's a part of the big four, though. You know, because the new big four ever since. Bro, why do I smell tangerines? I smell tangerines somewhere around here, man. As we can go back to her perspective. Maybe I should get married. Dang it. But the only person who can... Oh my gosh. What am I doing? If Mother figures out that I'm not a virgin, she will kill me. I'm so glad that she hasn't set me up in an arranged marriage yet. So I still have more time. As she then goes somewhere, and here's what I don't understand. Why do girls do that to themselves when they have nails? That's what I don't understand, man. Like, doesn't it like scratch you or something like that? Oh no, I forgot. Ew, that's just disgusting thinking about it. So, we're gonna go back to. Ugh, ugh. Yeah, I'm never gonna ask that question again. See, kids, don't ask questions. I'm just kidding. Ask questions. You'll learn. I don't ask questions, but yeah. So we didn't see Kaido. No, we didn't see Kane. I see doing push-ups. Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Mm. Now, do not take this offensive at all. I've had sex with so many women, I guess. I'm just gonna bet because I'm the son of Kaido and they want his protection. But still, when I did it, I wasn't even a virgin actually. So you're telling me I'm the one who took her virginity. Huh. Huh. Better than her taking mine. Douchebags. As I didn't walk away, I didn't sense the spy. As I didn't take out Stormbreaker, acting like I'm cleaning it. As I didn't throw it at the spy, cutting the spy's head clean off. Kaido's been waiting for the spy, but then I come inside. When he thinks that the spy is near, I then come inside the room. As he then says, I'm inside the darkness. I have the spy close to me, so he then asks the spy. I'm covering up my sense. So he then asks the spy. So, what was he doing? Oh, so that's what you've been doing, father. Spying on me. Huh? Well, of course I have, boy. We've been hearing rumors that you stole a certain woman's virginity. So, if Linlin finds out, and I bet she will, she's gonna know that you son of a gun, didn't steal, you son of a gun, didn't have your virginity. But if I'm right, I want to ask again. Whose virginity did you take? And who took yours? Was it in the Charlotte family? At all? As a matter of fact, it was not. Ha ha ha. Did you actually expect... Yeah, that was a horrible laugh. Did you actually expect me to tell you who I lost my virginity to? As I turn around, but then spears or swords or whatever weapons that king and queen and, the other people use, is then stabbing right inside my chest. King, queen, if you don't take these weapons off of me instantly, I'm going to kill you. I didn't flinch for a second, but didn't stab the weapons deeper. That sounded so wrong. As I didn't, I didn't freeze them up, and I take both of the weapons as I put them at their necks. I'm about to stab them deep in, but then Kaido is then standing right behind me, as shivers then run down my spine. I then turn around to see my father with red eyes looking down at me. My feet then shiver for 1 second as I jump back. Now, boy, tell me. Okay. Wait, do you want to know everyone I've done it? Okay, I guess. Number 1, Boa Hancock. Wait, what? How did you? I, I, how did how did she even let you? Wait, did she let you? How did you even? What happened? Well, who's my father? Yeah, me. Okay, now answer this, father.
Who has the better genes? You. Who's stronger? You. Who is more suppressing hockey? You. Who eats? Who drinks 24/7 a day? You. Next question. That was just a trick question. But how did I steal her virginity? Well, for starters, I don't think that it was easy. Actually, it's actually pretty easy. I started to seduce her, but then she nearly seduced me. But I found no interest in a slug or squirt. So, well, until you know, she she wasn't really seducing me, and then she kind of started to seduce me by making me touch her boobs or titties. Yeah, yeah. Just in case Miley Cyrus is watching this, because she has something against the words boobs. I do too, but come on, what do you expect me to say? To say breasts? Yeah, I think I'll go with titties. Yeah. Nah, but titties are like small, and then boobs are like Robin. Like boobs are literally like Robin or Nami. No, breasts are Nami. Boobs are Robin, and titties are somebody who has who has a very small chest. Whoa, who are girls? So, yeah. So, let me guess. You humped the Kuja Empress. Yeah, I did. You're a lucky kid. Did you know that? Um. Well, It wasn't really that good at the beginning because she was scratching me and punching me and beating me, and yeah, it was kind of a problem. But after a while, she she did let me slide. You know. Yeah. Get the hell out of my face. Okay. Yeah. So we didn't have a 2 year time skip. As I didn't as news then goes around about the big fight versus me and Kaido. So when Luffy arrives to Wano, he then says, who Robin didn't they didn't suggest maybe we should probably get Kane on our side. Kane? Wait. Is his name Kane Dragon? And does he have horns in his head? And is he like super muscular and carries around a big axe? Yes, that's the Kane that we're talking about. During these 2 year time skips, during these 2 years, I've come to feelings with myself, and I do not take this offensive. I fucked Ren Ren. Yeah. If y'all want a preview of that, y'all are just gonna have to wait for the prelude. But just to let you know, I have a kid. Yeah, so that's gonna be a problem. And we're basically married. You know. The only reason is because of Big Mom. Like that's the only reason, bro. Like I'm not like in the story. I'm not a guy to commitment, and like. So, I can't just travel around fucking every bitch I see, no offense, no offense taken. I can't just go around doing that, man, because
I'm married. So yeah, I've got a couple of booty calls. Got one from Robin a couple of days ago. Got one from well, actually that was 2 years ago. I got one from Bo Hancock 2 years ago actually because when she fell in love with Luffy, them booty calls were over. You know what I mean? Yeah, I tried to get a booty call with Makino, but guess who intervened? I walked in on Makino and Shanks. So yeah, what else? I tried to get a booty call with Vivi, but um, for some reason, like for some particularly weird reason, when I tried to get a booty call with Vivi, she was having a threesome with um oh yeah, that's his name. Crocodile. Like, I don't know why she was doing it with Crocodile. Yeah. And when I got a booty call from Tashigi, which was actually supposed to be a capture lockup, she didn't attend the capture, so I went over to her quarters and Smoker, yeah, like, he was fucking his daughter. So, I know Tashiki's not actually his daughter. She's just like a random bitch who picked up on the side of the street. So, yeah. Oh, and I also got a booty call from Smoothie. You know, uh, the only reason for that one was because jealousy, sister, younger sister tried to kill sister. Sister. Nearly sucked all the juice out of her body. Sister issues. So now I live at Whole Cake Island. Well, I don't live at Whole Cake Island. I live at Dinosaur Island. And, you know, I did not kill Blackbeard. Now listen, I did not kill Blackbeard. But I'm an emperor. Like, all the flags go to me, baby. So they didn't advise that we tried to get one of the emperors on our side. Lufton asked, okay, which emperor? How about the one that we were just talking about? In particular, who? Shanks? Well, yeah, it would be pretty cool to see Shanks. No, I'm talking about Kane. And maybe I can try to do something. I don't know. How long has it been since you poured your nectar? I'm just kidding. So we didn't get into the part where Luffy comes to he leaves Wano and he literally comes to Dino Island. So yeah, I'm just there as I'm training I'm training the Skull Pirates as we're fighting. I'm training the dang. I did not think that this would be so hard. I'm training the Famine Pirates. The Dragon Pirates. In One Piece, is there a crew called the Dragon Pirates? The Dragon Pirates were a pirate crew of pirates from the West Blue Cruise by Captain Tyson Brush. Okay, are you a strong dude? Because if you are, then we're... Okay, you got the Rocks Pirates. Even though I wasn't even looking for that, I see Kaido, Rocks, DG Beck, and then I see Whitebeard. Yeah, Whitebeard, are we cool, man? I don't want any beef, you know what I mean? Yeah, I just want to be friends, man. Yeah, let's let's say that over a barrel of sake. No, Whitebeard's actually dead in this one. So yeah, Luffy comes to Dino Island as I'm training one of my crew members. This crew member's name is Sakura. Now, she's the second mate. There's nothing going on. Like, my wife lives on the island. No, she doesn't live on this island. She lives on the island that, no, that's the island that I mainly live on. So yeah, yeah. So I'm just chilling out as Luffy comes, and then he asks, "Will you help us defeat Kaido?" Kaido, defeat you. You must be kidding me. Kaido. You think that you can defeat Kaido? Well, with these two's help in our crews, we can. That's a horrible laugh. Okay, so make One Piece laugh. Okay, so that's my laugh. So I don't laugh. Why is your laugh a music tune? And why did I hear that background music? We're in an anime or a manga, you know? You're creeping me out, man. Oh, I forgot. Everything from the other world. I have to keep that to myself. So you want to defeat Kaido. You think that you can defeat Kaido. Yeah. You want to defeat the man who's conquered half of the Grand Line. You know, I've conquered the entire East Blue. You know, that's easy. I haven't conquered the New World. I've conquered 5% of the New World. And the Grand Line, which is basically in the New World, I've conquered 18% of the Grand Line or New World, whatever you want to call it, Grand Line. And you think you can defeat someone who's conquered 50%. You're dumb. Duh. You see, a year ago I fought Kaido, as we then have a flashback with me fighting Kaido. Kaido then rushes at me in his dragon form as he blows a blast at me. I then dodge his attack. I'm in Kurama's avatar form. As I jump in the air using my arm, and then I try to smash it down on Kaido's back, but Kaido dodges as he smashes his head into my back, making me fall on the ground. I then grabbed Kaido with my tails, flipping his entire body sideways as I slam him on the ground. I then rush up to Kaido as I punch him in the face multiple times. I then jump in the air as I smash my feet on Kaido's head. Kaido gets back up as he slaps me in the face, making me fall on the ground. He then fires a ginormous blast at me, which I dodge, and I fire my Bijou Dama. Yeah, not a Bijou Bomb. A Bijou Dama at him, which hits him right in the gut, sending him flying back. He then transforms into his hybrid form as Kaido is he's defeating me, you know, because he's more muscular. Like, look at this, and then look at Kaido in hybrid form. Shoot, something's wrong with my internet. Yep, something. Wait, don't tell me. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's because I'm recording a bit. Okay. I see. But imagine hybrid form Kaido versus me. Like, this is me. Then imagine Dragon Kaido, just a little bit more larger. Yeah, I'm not gonna defeat that. So Kaido then punches me in the gut, making me cough out blood. It's kind of like King Kong vs. Godzilla. It's just that I have longer arms and I have 9 tails. As I then create 9, as we then are about to do our last attack, Kaido then creates a big bomb with lightning and stuff in the weather. As he then creates 2 ginormous, as he then is basically the same attacks, on different parts of his body, his tail, his mouth, and both of his heads. As I create a ginormous Rasen Shuriken with the Bijou Dama and 9 tails. As I then fire them at Kaido. Now Kaido's getting overwhelmed, but then all of a sudden Kaido comes as he does a sneaky attack, and he punches me in the face, sending me flying on the ground. I then fire an attack at his gut, which sends him flying back. Kaido struggles to get back up as I'm standing on top of a mountain. I'm about to jump, I'm about to do a Superman punch, but then, out of nowhere, all of a sudden, Big Mom comes as she... Okay, what is Big Mom going to do inside this fight, man? Like, you're ginormous and rubbery. Yeah, so I'm going to flop on Big Mom as she then sends me bouncing away. Yeah. As she then brings her sword and she brings it all the way back. She then makes it come as it's flying straight at me. She then slices off one of my Kurama's arms as she stabs me in the chest, making me fall back a little bit. As I'm saying, dang it, my avatar. As she then yanks out her sword. Then all of a sudden, Charlotte Rinrin comes as okay, so her blade can manipulate lightning. As she then comes as she yells, "Lightning attack!" But she froze, like she didn't freeze, but she got Big Mom in her in her attack. She then slams that sword into Big Mom's back, making like actually cutting Big Mom and actually hurting Big Mom. Her and Big Mom then fight as Big Mom's beating the fuck out of her, man. And me and Kaido in the fight as Kaido's actually getting beaten up by me. Like, this surprises the fuck out of me, man, because if I could do this to Kaido, man, like all along, bro, I would be the king of the emperors. As I'm fighting Kaido. Kaido then detransforms as he's bloody and he tries to walk away. But then Yamato comes and she then tries to punch me, but I slap her the frick away, man. Like, get out of here, little girl. As Kaido then gets mad as he punches me in the back when I detransform. And this sends me flying back. Like, it's kind of like Meliodas versus the 2 Titans now that we've both detransformed, and I cannot call back on my on my mysterious or dang it, I should have done this at 7 o'clock because I actually had a name for the nine-tailed fox fruit. Okay, let me just look it up. What is the nine-tailed fox fruit called? What the hell? What is the nine-tailed fox fruit called? Kyubi. Okay. So my devil fruit is the Kyubi no Kitsune, aka the Inu Inu no Mi model Kyubi no Kitsune. It's a mythical zone type devil fruit that allows the user to transform into a nine-tailed fox. It was eaten by Katarina Devon. Who the F is Katarina Devon? Katarina Devon. Bro, wait. We must be talking about a different nine-tailed fox now. Bro, like, who the heck are you, man? Okay, I know that you're a part of Blackbeard's crew, but there's no way that she can turn to the nine-tails. Like, no way in HE double hockey sticks, and she's ugly. Like, I'm not even gonna like, no offense to, like, girls out there, but she's ugly as gosh. I'm not gonna lie, I can actually see her in Blackbeard. What is Katarina Devon's devil fruit? Wait, it's actually the nine-tailed fox? What? Bro, what the heck? Bro, if she has the nine-tailed fox, she should be overpowered. Wait, how many tails is she going? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoa. I don't think I was counting right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Man, I knew that she could turn into a wolf, but literally the nine-tailed fox, man, you should be overpowered. If you're not overpowered, then you do not deserve that devil fruit. Yeah, but we're just gonna give you, or maybe I could switch my devil fruit to the 8 tails, you know? But then we wouldn't have the 8 tails Chroma form. Dang it, bro. It's really hard to give this up, bro. Hey, but she can literally turn into a... Let's just say that she, instead of turning into a fox, she turns into a wolf, because that's what they have it explained as. She turns into a wolf. So, this is what I'm going to do.